your task remotely. And then you can be called as a VA. Okay. Right. So the only challenge that you have is to learn the platforms used for virtual assistance. Okay? So yun yung mga i-deliver natin in this course. So syempre, kailangan nyo pa rin gagawa ng mga same skills. Marunong dapat kayo mag-problem solving. Dapat techie savvy kayo. At least dapat marunong kayo mag-MS Office, Excel, Word, PowerPoint. Okay? Dapat marunong kayo ng Google Drive, Google Excel Sheets, mga ganyan lahat. Okay? Google Sheets, Google Forms. Gagawin naman natin lahat yan to see if you really know. So we can certify you properly. Okay? Syempre, kailangan maging leader din tayo. That means we have to have the capacity to coordinate teams. Okay? Importante yon. And also, you should know how to POLC, Polka. Basic to, basic. Okay, planning. Dapat marunong kayo mag-plan. Paano ko ba gagawin itong task for today? Okay, pagdating mo ng iyong ng work shift mo, anong unang gagawin mo? Dapat naka-plan na 'yan, anong gagawin mo. Siguro first I will go and check my emails. Okay, pag check ko na 'yung emails, after that, this hour to this hour, ito na. So dapat may planning kayo na skill. Okay? At marunong kayo mag-organize. Okay? Marunong kayo mag-organize. Ibig sabihin, you know where to get your resources, how to use resources. Okay? And as of course, dapat meron kayong mga networks and contacts. Now, leading is much more of an inspirational or motivational role that you do as a VA. Okay, at saka controlling means you should know how to solve problems. 'Di ba? Pag sinasabing, kumusta na ang ang work, di sasabihin nyo, don't worry boss, everything is under control. Kasi na-solve lahat ng problem. Yun ang ibig sabihin nun actually. 'Di ba? That's why we say everything is under control. Kasi marunong tayo mag-solve ng problem. Yun ang actually ibig sabihin nun. Okay. So, let's take a look at the hard skills and soft skills ng isang VA. Pag sinabi nating hard skills, ano ba yung hard skills? Any idea? At ano naman yung soft skills? Any idea? Ano sa palagay nyo? Okay, mahiya magsalita para hindi lang ako yung nagdadalakdak for the for the whole session. 'Di ba? Baka antukin kayo diyan, bahala kayo diyan. Mapanis yung laway nyo. Okay. So when we say hard skills, ito yung mga paggamit ng software, okay? And you have to be very proficient on those, okay? Basic accounting, kumbaga, gawa ng invoice. We will be using platforms that are related to accounting. So we will be learning that as well. And also social media management tools. Hindi lang yung marunong tayo mag-post, dapat marunong din tayo mag-market. Meron tayong separate chapter on that, which is called the digital marketing. We'll be learning lots of platform on how to do social media management tools. So just in case you want to apply as a social media manager, dapat alam nyo yung mga platforms na yon. Hindi lang Facebook or should be across all the platforms. Okay? Pag soft skills naman, more on, communication, mga ganyan, no? Time management, organization, mga ganyan. Okay? Problem-solving abilities. Okay? So, nakikinitan nyo na, siguro naman, ay, meron ako niyan. Na-check nyo naman na siguro yan, no? So, if meron kayo lahat niyan, then, pwede kayong maging isang VA. Okay? Right. So, are you ready to apply? Ready na ba kayo mag-apply as VA? Ano yung Sheila? Yes or no? No, bakit? Meron naman kayo lahat ng hard and soft skills, di ba? Marunong naman mag-polka, planning, organizing, leading, controlling. Marunong naman siguro kayo ng basic na Meron naman experience sa work, so bakit hindi? So what's the problem? Bakit hindi pa kayo ready mag-apply? Tell me. Para alam natin kung how will I help you.
Because Miss Aisha, it's just like for now, we're dealing with a physical customer. But in VA, we will be dealing with the online customers. So it's been a different platform or a different area where we are dealing with customers. So yes, we have this hard and soft skill, but in a physical customer, a physical client.
So yun yung challenge nyo, kumbaga.
Yes.
Parang hindi nyo pa alam how to do it online. Ganun ba? Or how to deliver the skills, how to deliver it
In online basis.
Virtually. Virtually. Okay. Hi, Ivy. Okay, parang good morning. Okay, let's move on. Parang nawala yung aking sharing. Tama? Nawala ba? I hope you're seeing the screen. Okay, let's move on. Okay, ito is a screenshot of a requirements ng isang naghahanap ng VA. Okay, so in-screenshot ko lang at sabi ko, pakita ko nga sa mga potential VA students natin, mga VA trainees natin, kung meron ba sila nito. So let's read on to this. Pakibasa nyo nga. And try to analyze. Machi-check mark ko ba lahat yan? Tanungin nyo yung sarili nyo, machi-check ko ba lahat yan? Okay. Nag-assist na ba ako ng CEO? Involved ba ako sa operations? Okay. Naging executive assistant ba ako? Meron ba akong advanced English communication skills, both written and spoken? Okay. Marunong ba ako nito, and so on and so forth. So, tell me, ilan dyan ang nalagyan nyo ng check? Ilan dyan ang nalagyan nyo ng check? Let's say yung confident kayo na you have it. Wala? Wala ni isa?
So for me, Miss Aisha, it's about 80% of the requirements. I can say that I have it.
Okay. That's not bad. 50% is already good. Kung 80% ka na, konting polish na need yan. How about the others? Thank you, Miss M. How about the others? Mag-participate naman kayo, guys, para hindi kayo mantok dyan. Sige, baka nahiya lang kayo magsabi. Okay, let's take a look at this. So, you can also choose to become an e-commerce VA. Ano ba yung e-commerce? What does it mean by e-commerce? Ano ibig sabihin ng e-commerce? Anyone? Okay, if you're an e-commerce VA, dapat alam nyo at least gumamit ng Shopify. Okay? Or mag-manage ng Shopify store. So, we'll be learning that as well. Okay? Magagawa din tayo ng account sa Shopify. We'll manage a Shopify store. I'll be guiding you on how to do that as well. So, kung gusto nyo mag-apply as an e-commerce VA, dapat alam nyo at least Shopify or Amazon. Okay? So, nandyan din yan sa chapter 3. Okay? Nasa chapter 3 yan. We'll be moving at. Okay. Question. How are you going to position yourself as a VA? Paano ko ba ipopostura yung self ko as a VA? Okay? So, first thing is, kailangan you have to make sure that you have core areas, which I believe lahat naman kayo meron kasi you are already working. But most importantly, you should have a professional mindset, clear communication, yung kaya nyong i-express yung sarili nyo ng may confidence, you have a structured task management, and highly adaptable. Pag sinabi natin highly adaptable, madali kayong mag-adjust sa new trends sa technology. Kasi as virtual assistant, merong talagang changes from time to time. Okay? Okay. So, moving on tayo. Pag sinabi natin na professional mindset, anong ibig sabihin? When we say professional mindset, you have to think like the client. Huwag kayong mag-isip na para kayong employee lang or VA lang. You have to think like as if you are the client. Kasi pag kayo ang client, ano ba yung gusto nyo mangyari? You want problems to be solved. You need jobs to be done. Hindi lang nag-check ng checklist. If you know what I mean, okay? You have to make sure that you have that professional mindset. Clients think about results, not just activities. Ang gusto ng client, merong results. And what are the results? It could be revenue, more issues solved, mga ganyan. Hindi lang nag-checklist. Kasi pag checklist lang din ang ibibigay mo sa client, hindi ka nahi-hire or what's worse, baka hindi ka pa babayaran. Okay? So we have to make sure that we have that professional mindset wherein we think like the client. We want results, not just a checklist na nalagyan ng check. Paano natin gagawin yung mindset ng isang client? You have to anticipate the needs. You have to know how to make smart decisions. Communicate ka talaga, mag-communicate ka talaga dito. Hindi pwedeng hindi ka magsasalita at kakausapin ng client. Okay? Kasi kung meron ka nito, your client will always increase your value and your rates. Therefore, magiging more competitive ka. At mas mataas yung ibabayad sa iyo ni client. Okay? Now, this is adapting the professional mindset ng isang client. Okay? Kailangan mag-isip tayo as a client, hindi lang as a VA. Okay? So, me having been a VA and hired a VA, alam ko na kung ano na yung difference ng isang basic VA at saka pro VA. And of course, we want to look forward to being a pro na VA, wag lang basic na VA. So let's just compare briefly. Si basic VA, anong ginagawa niya? Anong ginagawa ni basic VA? Nagfa-follow lang ng instruction, 'di ba? Nag-aantay ng instruction. Okay. So, ang pro VA naman, they think strategically. They think strategically. So, mag-iisip yan sila kung paano sila makakatulong. Hindi lang nag-aantay ng instruction. So, we want, of course, to become a pro VA. Ganon. Magsasuggest ka. For example, sabi mo sa client, I just want to make sure I have all the information needed so I can serve you best. Ganyan, no? So, gustong-gustong marinig yan ng client. Okay? So, pwede mong tanongin, do I have all the information that I need now? Do I still have to know something so I can serve you best? Okay? Yun ang pro VA. Hindi yung nag-aantay ka na lang na sasabihin ng client anong next move. Okay? Kasi, nagbabayad sila sa'yo per hour tapos nag-aantay ka lang ng instruction. Hindi sila makaka-feel na you help them. Okay? Oh, si basic VA pa, they wait to be asked. Mag-aantay sila na tatanungin sila ng what's going on, ano okay pa ba dyan, ano nangyari dun sa gantong guest, etc. dito sa customer na to. Yung pro VA, they would proactively give updates at saka magsasuggest pa yan. Okay? So, importante talaga yung communication kasi if you don't proactively update kasi nahihiya ka, then therefore you have to fix that communication skill. You have to upgrade yourself if you are like this. So, proactively updates and suggest. Magsasuggest ka na. For example, Mimo, sir or ma'am or the name of the client and you say, I just went through the report and I saw that this report is not updated. Shall I go ahead and update it? Ganun na. Huwag mo nang antayin na, ay siguro antayin ko muna sabihin ni client na i-update ko yung report. Huwag na yon. Sabihin mo na sa kanya na yung report is not updated. Just hingi ka na lang ng approval. You know what I mean? So, yun ang pro VA. Para hindi sayang ang oras. Kasi yung mga client, madami silang ginagawa. So, they hired somebody so you can cover those things that they're not able to look at. Parang ganyan, mga hindi na-update na report, ganyan. So, hingi ka na lang ng yes or no ng VA. Gusto kasi ng client is mag-yes or no na lang siya. Okay? Mag-yes or no na lang siya. Hindi na siya magbigay pa sa'yo ng instruction or magtatanong pa. Ikaw na magtanong at ikaw na magbigay ng suggestion. Okay? O, yan ang pro VA. Ganon ang good communication skills. Okay, task management naman. Itong si Basic VA, meron siyang kumpletong to-do list. Yan. Very good naman yon. Pero, pag gusto mong maging pro in your task management, you have to prioritize based on the business impact. Kaya gagamit tayo ng mga platforms that would help us to prioritize and label our to-do list kung alin ba dito ang urgent, alin ba dito ang important, alin ba dito ang, it can be scheduled, asan ba dito yung urgent pero hindi naman important, asan dito ang important pero hindi naman urgent. Yon, we can use this labeling if we have a platform that we can use, which we are going to use as we move on with the next chapters. Okay? So kasi, kung ang ginagawa mo ay merong malaking impact sa business, i-prioritize mo yon. Okay? Halimbawa, sikasuyo ng isang client na magbabayad na today. Kung gusto na magbayad ng client today, wag mo nang i-procrastinate yung invoice. Gawin mo na now na kasi magbayad na nga si client. Kung ano mo pa, i-procrastinate mo pa yan, baka hindi na magbayad si client. Okay? So that's what we're trying to say by prioritizing based on the impact. Okay? Yan. Pagdating naman sa problem solving, si Basic VA nagre-report lang ng problema. Samantalang si Pro VA magre-recommend ng solution. Okay, halimbawa, boss, na-hack yung ating account. Yun ang sasabihin ni Basic VA. Ano naman kaya sasabihin ni Pro VA? Anong sasabihin mo kung gustong maging Pro VA? You want to project yourself or position yourself as a Pro VA when it comes to problem solving in the case of, for example, na-hack yung ating website. Ano sa palagay mo yung pwede mong i-suggest? Kasi magre-recommend ka ng solution. So ano kayong solution doon? Anong mga solution na pwede nating sabihin pag ganong klase ng problema? Wala? Sige, bahala kayo dyan. Isipin nyo na lang. Ayaw sabihin, baka nahiya na kayo magsabi. Okay. Tools and techniques. Okay. Si Basic VA, nagamit lang siya ng standard tools. Okay? Standard tools. Pero si Pro VA, anong ginagawa niya? Nag-a-adapt siya quickly, nagsasuggest ng improvement. Inaaral niya yung bagong latest technology. Ayan. No? Kung may bago sa system, aaralin niya ulit. Yun ang sinasabi natin na adapts quickly. Kasi nga, pagdating sa technology, every 3 or 6 months may pagbabago dyan. Even if you know already the platform, kahit na sa simpleng WhatsApp or Messenger natin, may mga changes yan. No? Pati sa phone natin, may update yan every time now and then. So, magiging dapat adaptable tayo. We have to know the changes in the technologies. Pagdating naman sa business awareness, remember, your clients are potential business owners, entrepreneurs. Ang Basic VA, pagdating sa business awareness, nakafocus lang siya sa task. Yung mga dapat gagawin, and doesn't see the big picture and doesn't look at how he can contribute to the results that the client wants to achieve. Si Pro VA, it will, or he or she will be goal and results driven. Ibig sabihin, ito bang ginagawa ko makakatulong? Ganon. Okay? So, kasi ang Basic VA, nag-check lang talaga yan siya ng checklist. Hindi nag-iisip ng impact, hindi nag-iisip ng results, or achieve na goal, mga ganon. So, dapat, ang Pro VA has some kind of a business awareness, which is yung results nga sabi ko, which is revenue is the bottom line. I hope you understand. Okay. So, tignan nga natin kung nagtitake notes kayo or at least binuksan nyo yung lesson notes prior to class. Okay, kung si Basic VA ay nagpa-follow ng instruction, ano naman ang ginagawa ni Pro VA? Any guess? Pwede niyong buksan yung lesson notes sa portal para makita niyo sagot. Anyone? Pag nagpa-follow lang ng instruction. Nagpa-follow ng instruction si Basic VA. Si Pro VA. Ha? Sorry?
Think strategically.
Yes, very good. Think strategically. Sa communication skills naman ng Pro VA, kung ang Basic VA ay nag-aantay na tatanungin siya ng client, samantalang si Pro VA, anong ginagawa ni Pro VA? Si
Update.
Pro VA hindi yan mag-a-update yan.
Suggestion.
Siya na mag-a-update at magsasuggest. Correct. Sa complete to-do list naman si Basic, dito si Pro, nagpa-prioritize lang siya ng task based on the impact. O, paano naman sa pag-solve ng problems? Anong ginagawa ni Pro VA?
Do the necessary action.
Okay. Ibig sabihin, magre-recommend tayo ng solution. Wag lang mag-report. Otherwise, kung nagre-report ka lang ng problem, magmumukha kang complainer. So, if you report a problem, you should give solution or recommendation para makakontribute ka doon sa client. Okay? Alright, magku-quiz na tayo guys. But before that, syempre magre-review tayo. Tignan natin if nakikinig kayo